I have a twin sister, Anne. We're fraternal twins, and I think that's really what got me into this field. I knew from a very young age that we were just very different in how we looked and how we behaved, our choice in friendships, our interests, all very, very different. And I used to see identical twins at school and think, they're so similar, and how is this possible that they're such good friends? And then I began to think there was something very fundamentally different about the two of us, but what it was I didn't know. And then when I got to school and started studying biology and psychology, I realized that she and I were just born with different sets of genes that propelled us in very different directions. And I was fascinated with the fact that two children could grow up in the same home and end up being so different. And so when I got to college and majored in psychology, there was no question that twin studies was going to be my field. When I came to Cal State Fullerton in 1991, I developed a Twin Studies Center, and that's housed within the psychology department. And that has dual functions. We support research, my research, that of my colleagues and my students. We turn out several MA papers a year and publications. But we also think of ourselves as a resource for the interested public. Information to parents, information to school psychologists and counselors. And I'm a fairly frequent speaker at Mothers of Twins clubs and other public lectures. So I think it's very important to get the information out there. Hi, Linda, so nice to meet you.
Same here.
I'm very involved in research in many, many fields. I studied the loss of a twin, I study twin relationships. That's probably my most important area. I'm interested in how we can compare the quality of social relationships in identical and fraternal twins and what that tells us about human behavior and social organization among the non-twin population. I think one thing people need to realize about research is that twins are just a model for looking at other aspects of human behavior. That's one way to think about twin research. And of course the other way is what are specific to twins, such as their education, their rearing, should they dress alike, should they always have the same friends. This award has meant a great deal to me. It's the high point of my career, quite frankly, and just the wonderful way to start 2016. I think that what Trustee Wang has done on behalf of faculty and staff is just stupendous. Getting this award at this particular juncture in my career, it just means a lot to me. I know it's very competitive. I know there are a lot of talented people out there, and to be chosen really means a lot to me personally and professionally.